Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Brittany Summer, and I'm back with another episode of I Want to Talk Some Shit. If you're new to my channel, here's where we talk shit about anything that's happening from this week, from new music, TV shows, and entertainment. So to all my subscribers and new visitors, let's talk our shit. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. So yeah, y'all, let's talk our shit. We made it, you guys. 2024 is finally here. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm so ready for it. Before I stand 10 toes down or moving forward, join me to talk shit about the craziest things that happened in 2023. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. So, y'all remember in January of 2023, Carisha Please, Young Miami, she started having her podcast on Revolt TV, right? And this episode, she had Trina on there. And Trina asked her, "Do you like getting golden showers?" Why Young Miami was like, "Yes, she does." So that shit was everywhere. Everywhere. And now that we know about Diddy, do you think Young Miami wanted to get peed on? Or she has to? Like, she has no choice but to get peed on. Because we both see what Diddy doing now, child. So hopefully 2024 we can leave Diddy and his nasty ass shit behind us. Okay, February. What happened in February? Rihanna happened in February. Rihanna performed at the Super Bowl, and when I tell you she shut it the fuck down. She performed all her hits, like We Found Love, Rude Boy, Work, like everything was amazing. And she basically announced her pregnancy during the Super Bowl. Like, girl, you had all of us like, she pregnant? To this day, I will still go back and watch that performance. Is lit. Now in March, Takashi 69 got his ass beat in the bathroom gym. Sad face for that. Like, but my thing is like, nobody don't like you, and I feel like you should take precautions and have bodyguards because everybody was talking about that fight in that bathroom. Even though he got jumped, which was kind of fucked up because definitely fight him 1-on-1. I don't think I had to jump him, but he ran out that bathroom and saved his life, child, because at this point they out to get you. But since then, we haven't really seen Takashi 69. Like, I don't think I've seen him anywhere after that. So I'm not a sports person. I'm trying to get into it, but back in April of 2023, this big story came out about this basketball player named Angela Reese, and she got flagged because they said that she was being unsportsmanlike. The reason why they say that is because she was waving her hands in her face to the next opponent and like pointing at her championship ring, whatever, like just like throwing shade basically. Like, and me not watching basketball, watching it for the first time, I was like, I don't see what she's doing is wrong. She's not in the person's like face, she's not touching them. Like, what's the problem here? So what made it funny was the same person that she was doing it to did the same thing, like the same gesture, and didn't get in trouble. There was no flag. There was no, "Oh, you're being rude," nothing. But when it came to that black girl, it was all hands on deck. Like, she's being disrespectful, she's being rude. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Okay, so now we in May. So the biggest thing to me that happened in May was Beyonce's Renaissance tour. I know the Beehive went fucking crazy when Beyonce announced that she was going on tour. When I tell you, I felt like that tour was everywhere. Like, always on Instagram, always on Twitter, like YouTube. Like, everybody was talking about it, like going, like not paying their rent to go, like just doing the most. Like, literally half the people I know went, except me. Jesus. But like, yeah, and then when Beyonce brought up Blue Ivy, it was a fucking rap. Like, Blue was everywhere at that point. Seeing the concert like on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, like, is amazing just to like see it, because I feel like Beyonce is one of the best performers like ever, or literally of our time. Because Michael Jackson was here, and then Chris Brown, of course, and then Usher. Like, it's so many, but like Beyonce is one of them. Like, she's included in the conversation. And then Beyonce decided to put it in theaters. She decided to put her concert in theaters. So everybody went to that. So the people that went to the concert went to go see it in the movies, and everybody that didn't go to the concert literally went to the movies. Like, I'm waiting for it to hit on Netflix. But like at the end of the day, like that shit took over a long, long time. Like her tour was everywhere. So you guys, back in June, when the world stopped for literally like a whole week to search for the submarine. So this Titanic submarine was supposed to like take people down to the ocean and like do a discovery type tour of the sunken ship of Titanic. And some people and their children went inside the submarine to go take the tour and never came back. Like, rest in peace. When I tell you the whole world stopped to try to find the submarine, like everybody kept on like trying to do their own investigation and like, we all thinking like, hey, isn't there like a tracker on this submarine that y'all can find? Like, y'all finding everything else. Like, how y'all not gonna find this in the ocean? You feel me? And the sad thing about it, they said by the time the submarine got to like the bottom of the ocean, the submarine imploded. So basically, everybody was looking for nothing. Like there was nothing to be found. Like that sucked. But they did find pieces of the submarine. That was a tragic, tragic story. Like it went on for like a whole week, and everybody was trying to do their best to do their part on finding and like locating the submarine, but it was basically too late, and that sucked. So recipes to those people that decided to go on that adventure. I know y'all remember this happening back in July with Charlie Russell, who basically lied about being kidnapped just so her boyfriend could text her back. Now she tried it because us being black women, niggas don't be looking for us. And everybody stopped to look for you, honey. We all stopped. Everyone stopped. The world stopped to look for you, honey, and you was already found. You was already found. You knew who you was. You knew what was going on. You had the story played out, and it wasn't matching. Everybody started asking questions like, "Girl, how you kidnapped and you just started walking back to your mama house? What's going on? What baby? Where the baby at? You saw a baby on the road, girl." This story literally pissed me the hell off. I feel like it pissed everybody off because for a man, you doing this for a man? Did he call you? Did he end up texting you back? I don't think he did. Shirley Russell says she never got kidnapped. She did see a baby. She admitted she did not see a toddler wandering on the side of the road on the highway, and lied about being kidnapped. She should have known once she admitted that she lied, she was gonna get locked the fuck up. You was gonna get locked the fuck up. So Shirley Russell got charged with two misdemeanors. Like, okay, girl, how long she gonna be in jail? Like, cause she needs to be either in a psych ward, cause I think she needs help. I think she honestly needs help. The moral of that story is, if a man not gonna text you, he not gonna text you, girl. Another thing that had the world talking was Keke Palmer at Usher's Las Vegas concert. Like, son, Keke Palmer baby father was like, "You are a mother. You shouldn't be dressing like that. You shouldn't be outside. You should be home with your child." Keke was like, "I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside." That whole situation sucked because their relationship like literally fell apart right after that. Like it was all over the blogs, all on the Instagram, like saying how they gonna like break up, and Keke Palmer has a restraining order out on him because he's like abusive. Videos came out like how he's like abusing her and like he threw her across the couch. Like it was a lot, and it all started with the concert in Las Vegas with Usher. Like, wow, wow. Keke Palmer mother had to get involved, and she's cursing him out, like just going off and off and off. Like this whole situation, hopefully Keke Palmer could get everything back in order and they could settle their differences outside of court. But we'll see, because 2024 is here, and I'm pretty sure this situation is not resolved. The one thing I want to talk about in August that happened in August was the Montgomery Riverfront Ball. Like, It all started when a group of white people parked their boat in a place where it shouldn't be parked. So the employer that works at the station, at the place, was telling them, like, hey, you can't park your boat here. And, the white people did not want to hear that. They kept going back and forth with him about moving their boat. So finally, five of the white boys, and two ladies, end up jumping this man. And yeah, they jumped him. They didn't beat his ass though. It's like they jumped him. He was a down for the count. Like he still had energy to fight some more. Because at the end of the day, when I tell you, one kid swam to the docks and whipped some ass. Three other gentlemen came down and like was helping, but then the shit got real when the boat finally docked, bro. Like when I tell you, it was like mad black people. Like I'm gonna just say like 25, 30 against like seven white people. It was wow. Like somebody started swinging the chair. Like there was a woman involved, like getting her ass thrashed. But this is the thing, like you can't jump in a fight when it's like it's niggas getting hit. Like it doesn't matter. Like whoever you are, you getting smacked, and that's how it was. Like niggas was getting smacked. Like it was crazy. That shit was everywhere. The news, Instagram, Twitter, like memes, like wow. And eventually, some people got charged. I know most of the white people that was involved got charged because they basically started the whole shit. I think the guy that was swinging the chair, charges got dropped. But yeah, I hope these people learn their lesson for that. Like don't start nothing, won't be nothing. So now we in September, and the only thing that really popped up in September was the Krishan Rock. She finally had her baby, and basically she was caught in Walmart with her baby like hanging. But I don't even want to talk about that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what I really want to talk about is Love and Hip Hop when they fired Erica Mena. So this situation all started when Erica Mena sat down with Spice. And Erica Mena was expressing to Spice, like, hey, like, I know you cool with my baby father, but, like, how would you feel if you was in a hospital bed about to die giving birth to your son, his child, and he is in another country praying and crying for another woman? Like, girl, how would you feel? Spice, went straight for the jugglers and was just like, "Oh, your son don't like you." I don't know what the fuck that had to do with anything, but Spice said it, and Epcom was like, "Okay, you blue monkey." That's what she called her, blue monkey. Yeah, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" At first, I'm like, "Girl, you could have called her anything else." Like, okay, Spice is always having blue. Like, she got the blue wigs, la la la. But like a monkey girl, you could have definitely said something else. You could have definitely said something else. But at the end of the day, Love and Hip Hop fired her for that. But what confuses me is y'all shot, y'all recorded it, edited it, then put it out, and then fired her. So I think they fired her over the backlash. I don't think Love and Hip Hop thought it was going to be that big of a deal until they got the response that was like, nah, this is not cool. They had to do something about it and fired her. What got me was VH1, Love and Hip Hop end up having like an episode of like self love and how to speak to people and how what Erica Mena was said was so wrong. I'm like, y'all been cursing each other out since the beginning of the show, like since the beginning of the show, and now y'all want to talk about how to speak to each other, the respect y'all need to have for each other. Like, fuck out of here, like. Yeah, like from the beginning, like literally when this show has started, y'all played the role of cursing each other the fuck out, fighting each other, talking about niggas and kids, like ODing. And now y'all want to have a sit down about how y'all talk to each other? Okay. In October, we all found out how much we do not like Jada Pinkett Smith. Cause I honestly believe that we all was fans. We was all fans of the Smith family. Like everything about them was dope. They seemed like a dope family. But for some reason, Jada Pinkett wrote a book and spilled all the motherfucking tea that we did not want to know. It was not one time in that month of October we did not hear Jada Pinkett say something about Tupac, Will Smith, like her love life, like everything. It was like, girl, we don't need to know anymore. You have your book out. Can we read your book? At this point, we already know what's going to happen in the book, honey. What the fuck? And then, Will Smith didn't even say nothing. Like, he just was in the background, not saying nothing, let his wife do her thing. Like, the things that she was saying about him, like, oh, she don't know if she really love him. Like, she don't know who he is. Like, oh my gosh, Shada, if you don't stop. And I believe her podcast show, Red Table Talk is coming back in 2024. And all I have to say is, girl, you said what you had to say. We heard you, girl. We don't need no more. Now, November was spilling all the tea. When I tell you Diddy business was out ya, it was out ya. So Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. And I did do I want to talk some shit episode on this. So if y'all want to go back to that, it's there. Listen, comment, all that good stuff. So Cassie accused Diddy of rape and years of abuse. Diddy wasted no time. He gave Cassie 30 million so fast and didn't want her to speak about nothing. But it's too late. We all know, and there's more to come. Since then, more women came out about Diddy's nastiness. Young Miami, I think she's separating herself from Diddy, and I feel like 2024 just might be Diddy's downfall. You know what your mama always used to say: what you do in the dark is going to come to light. Period. Ending 2023 off with the saddest verdict ever. Jonathan Major was found guilty. Jonathan was found guilty of a misdemeanor assault and harassment. Sad face. I'm really not surprised because America, but at the end of the day, he's going to come back from this. There's no way this is his setback. I feel like there's more to come. He's a great actor. He's been in many great projects that shows his skills. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be great. And he's dating Megan Good. So that's a plus plus. Okay, you guys, thanks for listening to me talk my shit on what went down in 2023. You guys, you have a wonderful new year and, try to accomplish all your goals, stay consistent, be proud of who you are, and keep God first. Yeah. You guys, please comment, like, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you feel like was lit in 2023, what y'all want to leave behind. And yeah, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.